Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that your financial life isn't shaped by how much you earn, but by how you think about money. That realization can feel both terrifying and empowering at the same time, because most people spend their entire lives blaming income, opportunities, or luck for their financial struggles. Yet the truth is far more personal. It all starts in your mind. Every decision, every purchase, every investment is guided by beliefs you may not even be aware of. Think about the last time you hesitated to spend or save money. What thoughts were running through your head? Did you feel fear, guilt, excitement, or confidence? These feelings are the invisible forces that shape your financial reality. Most people underestimate just how much power mindset holds over wealth creation. A limiting belief about money can quietly block opportunities, like even when income and knowledge are sufficient. You might be highly skilled or educated yet still struggle financially because your mind is holding you back. Consider this scenario. Two people earn the exact same salary, yet one thrives and the other barely survives. What's the difference? Not skill, not luck, but their money mindset. One person believes they can grow wealth and take risks strategically. The other fears spending, doubts their financial choices, and avoids opportunities. Over time, these small differences compound into massive financial gaps. It's like planting two seeds in different soils. One flourishes while the other struggles to survive. And the sad truth is, most people never realize the soil of their mind is what truly matters. We focus on budgets, side hustles, or income, but neglect the foundation of our financial beliefs. What if you could identify the exact thoughts holding you back and replace them with empowering beliefs? That shift could completely change the trajectory of your financial future. Imagine waking up confident in every money decision you make. No more hesitation, no more fear, no more wondering if you're making the wrong choice. Instead, you approach money strategically, intentionally, and with clarity. But to get there, you first need to uncover the unconscious beliefs that govern your financial behavior. Start by asking yourself, what do I really believe about money? Do I see it as a tool, a source of stress, or something I'll never have enough of? These questions may feel uncomfortable, but they are essential because avoiding them keeps you stuck in the same financial patterns year after year. Your mindset isn't just about thinking positively, it's about reshaping habits, perceptions, and reactions to money. Every financial choice you make is filtered through this lens, often without your conscious awareness. And small subconscious beliefs can lead to repeated mistakes over decades. For instance, someone who believes money is the root of evil may unconsciously sabotage their income opportunities. Another person who thinks I'll never have enough may save obsessively, yet never invest or grow wealth. These patterns are subtle but powerful, influencing your results far more than knowledge or effort alone. The good news is, mindset is not fixed. It can be trained, strengthened, and reshaped. Like a muscle, your beliefs about money respond to deliberate practice and awareness. By identifying limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones, you can unlock financial freedom. Imagine having the confidence to take calculated risks, invest wisely, and grow your wealth without fear. That's the kind of transformation a strong money mindset can create. But transformation starts with awareness. You must first recognize your patterns, your fears, and your automatic reactions to money. Then you can challenge the stories you've been telling yourself about money for years. What if I'm not good with money? It's just a story you were told or told yourself. What if that story is the only reason you haven't achieved financial freedom yet? By questioning these narratives, you open the door to entirely new possibilities. New beliefs create new choices lead to new results. This is the silent power behind financial success that most people never consider. While others focus only on income or expenses, the most successful people cultivate their money mindset first, because everything else flows naturally once your mind aligns with growth, abundance, and strategic thinking. Over time, these mental shifts compound, just like compound interest, exponentially improving your financial life. Every small change in perception creates ripple effects that influence habits, decisions, and opportunities. And this ripple effect is what separates those who struggle financially from those who thrive. So if you're ready to stop letting money control you and start controlling your money, you're in the right place. In the next part, we'll explore how to build a money mind. Now that you understand the power of your money mindset, let's explore how it actually plays out in real life. Consider Sarah, a 28-year-old professional who earns a decent salary but always feels behind financially. She spends hours stressing over bills, yet struggles to save anything meaningful each month. The reason isn't her income, it's her subconscious beliefs about money. Sarah grew up hearing it out, money doesn't grow on trees, which shaped her view of scarcity. Every time she earned extra money, she either spent it quickly or felt guilty for having it. That guilt created a pattern of self-sabotage, even when opportunities arose to invest or save. Meanwhile, her friend Alex, who earns the exact same salary, has already built an emergency fund and started investing. Alex's mindset is fundamentally different. He sees money as a tool to create freedom, not as a source of stress. He approaches decisions with curiosity and strategy rather than fear. That difference in perspective has resulted in thousands of dollars in savings over the past year. This example shows that mindset directly impacts financial outcomes, often more than income or luck. But mindset isn't just about avoiding fear, it's about creating intentional habits. One powerful habit is daily reflection on money decisions. Each morning, Alex reviews his finances for 5 minutes, noting opportunities and risks. That small habit keeps him aware and prevents unconscious spending. Another key habit is intentional spending, where every purchase is evaluated for necessity and value. Instead of reacting emotionally to Alex decides if the purchase aligns with his long-term goals. This creates a mental filter that automatically reduces unnecessary expenses. Sarah, on the other hand, reacts emotionally to sales, ads, and social pressure, which constantly drains her finances. The contrast is clear. Awareness plus intentional action beats untrained reaction every time. Another example comes from Mark, a freelancer who struggled with inconsistent income. Instead of fearing uncertainty, Mark reframed it as opportunity. He learned to budget around his lowest monthly income, ensuring financial stability no matter what. This mindset shift reduced stress and allowed him to take on higher risk, higher reward projects confidently. Mark's financial growth accelerated because he approached money strategically rather than emotionally. These stories reveal a common theme. Successful money habits start with awareness and intentional thinking. So how do you begin building this mindset in your own life? First, identify limiting beliefs you hold about money. Ask yourself questions like, do I deserve wealth? Or is money inherently hard to earn? Write down any negative thoughts that surface without judgment. Then consciously reframe those beliefs into empowering statements. For example, replace "I'll never have enough" with "I can create wealth through smart decisions and habits." Repeating these affirmations daily rewires your subconscious over time. Next, practice intentional spending. Before every purchase, ask, does this align with my goals or is it emotional? You'll be surprised how many expenses disappear once you pause and reflect. Another practical step is financial journaling. Track every expense and categorize it based on necessity, value, and emotional triggers. Over time, patterns emerge, showing where mindset influences spending most strongly. Some habits may be subtle, like impulse online shopping late at night or overspending on social outings. Awareness alone creates a mental break on unnecessary spending. Pair this with proactive saving strategies like automatic transfers to a savings or investment account. By redirecting money consistently, you reinforce the idea that money can grow rather than disappear. Another strategy is visualization. Picture your future financial self, calm, confident, and in control. The more vivid your vision, the stronger your motivation to take consistent action. You can also seek inspiration from real-life success stories of people who transformed their finances. These examples show that change is possible and that mindset is the key driver. Reflection, intentional spending, financial journaling, and visualization are all practical ways to train your money mindset. They help you move from reactive behavior to strategic action, shaping your financial reality intentionally. You should start small and gradually build habits that reinforce positive beliefs. Over weeks and months, these habits compound into measurable results. By practicing these strategies, you begin to align your thinking, actions, and financial outcomes. In the next part, we'll reveal a deeper insight that completely changes how most people approach money, shifting from survival to growth. Up to this point, we've explored habits, awareness, and intentional thinking, but there's a deeper factor shaping your financial destiny. Surprisingly, most people don't fail financially because of poor choices. They fail because of unconscious patterns in their money mindset. These are beliefs so deeply ingrained that most people don't even realize they have them. For example, you might think, "I'm just not good with money," and never question why you feel that way. That single thought silently controls countless decisions every day. It affects how you spend, how you save, and even what opportunities you pursue. Here's the twist. Mindset is not just about thinking positively or negatively. It's about automatic behaviors your beliefs create. If you unconsciously see money as scarce, you might hoard cash but avoid investing. Conversely, if you see money as abundant, you might overspend thinking it will always be there. Neither extreme leads to optimal results. It's the balance and awareness that matters. Consider Emma, who always thought rich people are greedy or lucky. She avoided investing because she felt uncomfortable engaging with money growth strategies. Despite earning a high salary, her savings barely grew. On the other hand, Daniel believed money is a tool to create freedom. He took calculated risks, invested consistently, and built financial security faster than most of his peers. The difference wasn't skill, income, or luck. It was mindset-driven behavior. This is where most financial advice fails. It focuses on actions without addressing the root mindset. Without addressing unconscious beliefs, even disciplined saving or budgeting often collapses under stress. Now, here's the deeper insight that changes everything. Your emotional relationship with money drives outcomes more than logic. Every purchase, every investment, and every financial decision is filtered through emotion first, logic second. That means even the smartest strategies fail if emotional triggers remain untrained. Think about impulsive purchases triggered by stress, boredom, or comparison to others. Those moments often erase weeks of disciplined effort in seconds. The solution is not avoiding money decisions. It's training emotional intelligence around money. This includes recognizing triggers, understanding your beliefs, and responding intentionally rather than reacting. For instance, when you feel the urge to spend impulsively, pause and ask, is this aligned with my goals? This simple pause interrupts emotional reactions before they influence behavior. Over time, these small interventions transform automatic patterns into conscious growth-oriented habits. Another key insight: wealth is rarely about earning more and almost always about thinking differently. High earners often credit their mindset for success more than their job or income source. They view obstacles as opportunities and challenges as lessons rather than threats. They focus on solutions, not problems, and they treat money as a tool to amplify choices, not just a resource to survive on. Now imagine applying this perspective to your own finances. Every unexpected expense becomes manageable because you see it as a temporary challenge. Every investment opportunity becomes exciting rather than intimidating. Even setbacks become lessons rather than failures. This shift from reactive thinking to intentional mindset-driven action is a secret most people overlook, but it doesn't happen automatically. It requires practice and awareness. You must actively question old beliefs and adopt new empowering ones. For example, replace "I'll never be rich" with "I can create wealth through consistent habits and smart choices." Reframing thoughts reshapes emotional responses and ultimately behavior. Another practical method is visualizing financial success daily. The brain responds as if the imagined success is real, creating motivation and clarity in decision making. You can also track emotional spending to identify patterns: stress shopping, boredom shopping, or impulse purchases. Recognizing patterns is the first step in rewiring them for growth. Then combine awareness with intentional strategies like automatic savings and mindful investing. This creates a powerful synergy where mindset fuels behavior and behavior reinforces mindset. Suddenly, saving, investing, and building wealth feels natural rather than forced. Most importantly, you stop fighting your own emotions and start guiding them toward productive outcomes. This insight alone can accelerate financial transformation faster than income increases or strict budgets ever could. Once your mindset aligns with growth and abundance, every decision compounds into meaningful results. And this is the turning point where financial freedom begins, not with luck, but with mental mastery. In the next part, we'll explore actionable steps to harness this mindset, turning inside. Now that you understand the hidden power of mindset, it's time to take control and apply it intentionally. Knowledge alone won't change your financial life. You must act consistently to see results. The first step is identifying one limiting belief you hold about money today. Write it down and ask yourself, how is this belief holding me back? Next, create an empowering replacement for that belief. For example, "I'm not good with money" becomes "I can improve my financial skills and grow wealth intentionally." Repeat this new belief daily until it becomes automatic. The second step is to practice mindful spending. Before every purchase, pause and ask, does this align with my long-term goals? This simple pause prevents impulsive choices from sabotaging your financial progress. Start tracking every dollar you spend for at least a month. Awareness alone is enough to reveal spending patterns and hidden leaks. When you notice unnecessary expenses, redirect that money into savings or investments. Another practical step is automatic saving. Schedule a small percentage of your income to transfer automatically into a separate account. Even modest amounts compound over time, reinforcing a mindset of growth rather than scarcity. You can also set short-term financial goals like saving $500 or $1,000 in 30 days. Achieving these goals builds confidence and strengthens your mindset further. Visualization is another tool to accelerate financial transformation. Spend a few minutes daily imagining your future financial self, calm, confident, and in control. The brain responds to vivid visualization as if it is real, guiding your decisions subconsciously. Pair visualization with journaling for maximum impact. Write about your wins, insights, and challenges, reinforcing intentional behavior. Next, challenge yourself to learn about money continuously. Read books, listen to podcasts, or follow credible financial mentors. Knowledge enhances your confidence, reducing fear-based decisions. Another crucial step is surrounding yourself with the right environment. Spend time with people who have positive money habits. Avoid constant exposure to financial negativity or scarcity-driven thinking. Your environment influences your beliefs and behaviors more than you realize. Start small. Change one habit at a time rather than trying to overhaul everything at once. For example, begin with tracking expenses before tackling complex investments. Small wins create momentum, which compounds into bigger results. Every mindful purchase, every dollar saved, and every intentional decision reinforces your growth mindset. Remember, setbacks are part of the process. If you overspend or make a mistake, don't panic. Use it as a learning opportunity to adjust your habits and mindset. Consistency matters more than perfection in building financial mastery. Over time, intentional habits become automatic and your mindset strengthens naturally. Your financial decisions become more confident, strategic, and aligned with your long-term goals. You'll start seeing results not because of luck, but because of deliberate choices. By actively shaping your beliefs, habits, and environment, you gain control over your financial future. Think of it as building a strong foundation for long-term wealth and freedom. Every choice, from saving a few dollars to making an investment, compounds like interest in your mindset. The power of this approach is that it works regardless of your current income or financial situation. You don't need a high-paying job or sudden windfall to start transforming your finances. You need awareness, strategy, and a mindset that supports growth and abundance. And when you apply these steps, money stops controlling you and starts working for you. You move from fear and scarcity to confidence, opportunity, and abundance. The next step is simple. Take one actionable step today toward reshaping your money mindset. It could be tracking your expenses, setting up an automatic savings plan, or writing a new empowering belief. The key is to start immediately and consistently reinforce positive habits. Remember, transformation is not about speed, it's about alignment and consistency over time. By combining mindset, awareness, intentional action, and daily practice, you can reshape your financial future completely. In the final part, we'll bring it all together and reveal how this mindset creates lasting wealth and freedom you can maintain for life. Now imagine looking back 1 year from today and realizing that every small intentional step you took transformed your financial life. You see a bank account that reflects your disciplined decisions rather than scattered impulses. You feel confident in every money choice, no longer fearing mistakes or unexpected expenses. This transformation begins with mindset, how you perceive, interact with, and prioritize money. Many people wait for a perfect moment to start improving finances, but that moment rarely comes. The truth is, financial freedom begins the moment you decide to take intentional action. Small, consistent choices compound over time, creating results far beyond what most imagine. Imagine investing just a little each week while applying mindful spending habits consistently. That combination can lead to financial growth that feels almost effortless compared to traditional hard work approaches. Another part of this transformation is emotional freedom. When you master your mindset, money no longer controls your emotions. You stop stressing over bills, comparing yourself to others, or feeling guilty about spending. Instead, you experience peace, clarity, and empowerment in your financial life. Every dollar you earn, spend, or save becomes a tool for growth rather than a source of stress. Financial decisions become deliberate, aligned with long-term goals rather than short-term impulses. Now consider the impact on your future. With the right mindset, you can build emergency funds, invest consistently, and create opportunities that once felt impossible. The cumulative effect of these decisions transforms not only your finances, but your entire lifestyle. You gain freedom to pursue passions, travel, or explore opportunities without financial anxiety. You also gain confidence to make bigger moves, like investing in your business or real estate. These results are not about luck, they are the direct consequence of mindset-driven action. Now imagine teaching this mindset to your children or sharing it with others. You create a ripple effect that multiplies wealth, knowledge, and empowerment across generations. Another key element is resilience. Challenges, setbacks, and unexpected expenses no longer derail your progress. Instead, they become opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow stronger financially. Mindset shapes not just success, but also the ability to recover and thrive after difficulties. At this point, money becomes a reflection of your discipline, strategy, and beliefs rather than random luck. That shift in perspective is the ultimate form of financial freedom that most The most successful people don't earn the most. They think the most strategically about money. They use mindset, habits, and intentional action as their secret advantage. By practicing these principles consistently, you create a life where money serves you, not the other way around. And when that happens, wealth is no longer a dream. It's a natural byproduct of your daily choices. Now is the time to decide. Will you continue on autopilot or start intentionally shaping your financial future? You have the tools, strategies, and mindset insights to create meaningful change. The next step is simple yet powerful. Take one concrete action today. Open a savings account, write a new empowering belief, or track your expenses for the week. That single step sets a chain reaction in motion that compounds over time. Every intentional choice strengthens your mindset, improves your habits, and builds your financial confidence. Consistency matters far more than perfection. Small, repeated actions outperform occasional grand gestures. Imagine the cumulative impact of small strategic steps taken every week for a year. The result is financial independence, freedom, and peace of mind that most people never achieve. But it all begins with awareness, intentional action, and mindset alignment. You can use every setback as a lesson and every success as a motivator. Over time, financial decisions become intuitive, strategic, and growth-oriented. Your mindset becomes your most powerful financial tool, shaping every choice you make. And when mindset, habits, and actions align, achieving goals like debt freedom, savings milestones, and investment growth becomes achievable. You'll start seeing money as a tool for creating opportunities rather than a source of stress. The transformation isn't instant, but each day you apply these principles, you get closer to lasting financial freedom. And the beauty of this approach is that it works regardless of current income or circumstances. Mindset-driven action allows anyone to start building wealth, confidence, and control today. So don't wait another day hoping for change. Start now with the resources and knowledge you already have. Take that first step, reinforce it daily, and watch how small decisions compound into extraordinary results. Your financial future is not predetermined.